Hello everyone, we are doing an eyeshadow tutorial today, so this is the eyeshadow look I am going to be wearing. And let me show you how I did it. So, the palettes I will be using. Now, I'm also going to make this clear, if I can link the product, like shop link, I will. But I will tag every individual product in the comments. Now, this does not mean you have to use these products exactly. You can use something similar or comparable to get a similar look. Okay? So, real quick, every product I am using. About Face Fluid Eye Paint in the shade Capulets. Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Amplifying Eye Primer. The NOIRICORN Blightmoon palette. I'm only using this for 1 or 2 shades. The Viseart Grande Pro 1X palette. It looks like this. We mainly playing up in this hefty, warm, mustardy, warm shades. And then the GIVEMEGLOW Cosmetics Pastel Dreams palette. Now, it does not look like this anymore. They have updated it. They've added more colors, and the pans are a little bit smaller. But this is what my version looks like. Again, it is old, but we're going to go with it. So, first thing we're going to do is prime our eye. Yes, I technically put concealer down and set it, but I love using the Fluid Eye Paint by About Face as an eye primer. And I love the shade Capulets because it is basically my skin tone, in a way. So take that and then just a fluffy brush and just blend it out all over the lid. Blend, 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 blend. You want this everywhere. Just blend it all out nice and evenly, okay? Now, we're going to go into the Viseart Grande Pro palette. Let me open it. And we're going to take this shade. So this one, and this one. So 1, 2, 3. Those 3 shades on a brush. So 1, 2, 3. A little bit of all 3. Knock off the excess. And just start creating our eye shape. So I start up here, mimicking where I put the contour on my face. So I typically contour my nose. One moment. Okay, sorry about that. One of my neighbors opened their car door and it set off their car alarm. Anyway, so I like to follow where I put my contour, but then heavily focus on diffusing it out this way. Pull up. So, if you got a little small mirror, I like using the one from the car slam. Press powder. Press it in. And diffuse up. Sometimes just look straight on. I have another mirror right here, setting off to the side. And just look straight on. Now, obviously you can see I have extra definition. And we'll get into that in a second. You want to just build up a nice shape. But also just a nice shadow base. So, now I'm going to go in with this little small brush. I will use the Blightmoon palette just a little bit. 1 second, another person's car's acting weird. Alright, we're back. It's just going to be one of those days, I swear. But we will use the Blightmoon palette just a little bit for this shade. Now, if you do not have this palette, that is fine. But I just want to use this shade, Bloodstone, along with 2 shades from the Viseart palette. These 2. Now, I'm going to go in with these 2 first. This orange and this dark brown. And start focusing on the outer corner on my lower lash line. On my lash line, I should say, sorry. Just focus it here. Okay? Kind of see what I'm doing? It's acting like the liner on this end. So, just go through buff it out a bit. I'll be back in just a moment, but you want to create this type of wing shape. Take your time, be patient, need be take the brush you used before with the crease shade just to help diffuse and blend, but be patient. One moment, I'll be right back when this is done, and hopefully no more interruptions from outside. Okay, so I have the shape more or less down. This is where Bloodstone will come in. I want you to just take a little bit on the same brush, knock off the excess, and really focus it near the lash line, okay? Just because it is a very warm shade, it is obviously a very dark, bloody shade, and a little bit on the lower lash line as well. But make sure when you're doing this and just blending, you're getting that wing. Again, but also remember, your wings are cousins. They are not sisters. They are not twins. They can just be loosely related. Because whenever I do an eyeshadow wing, they are cousins 4 times removed. Let's get that clear. But this is a good start. What I'm going to do is take my eyeshadow primer by Fenty. Just take a bit, just apply it all over where I want that yellow. I'm going to do this in steps because I'll do this for the yellow on the lid. I'll do this for the white on the inner corner and then the yellow on the lower lash line. So apply, and just take a nice fluffy brush and just diffuse it where I want the yellow to be. Then take a packing brush and grab your Pastel Dreams palette. And we're going into both the yellow matte and yellow metallic. So the shades It's So Fluffy and Rise and Shine. And I'm just going to start packing this on the lid. Everywhere I put that eyeshadow primer, I'm going to just start packing this on the lid. And go back and forth multiple times because you can build up the consistency you want. Sometimes you need to go in with just the metallic, the shimmer, to get more of that frosted effect. Because see, this side's a little bit more frosted than the other, so I will touch that up on this side and just make it a little bit more metallic and frosty. Beautiful. Take a brush and just go over the edges. Not just on the wing, but just everywhere the yellow is, just to diffuse it more. Okay. Obviously, go use the eyeshadow primer to do the white and the yellow. I'll be right back with that because I'm running out of time. This is a long tutorial. I'm sorry. Okay, so eye is done. They look good. I'm going to then take the Blightmoon palette just to go in the shade Lumen. Just put a little bit on my brow bone. Kind of like I have over here. Because it's more of like an acid wash yellow, if that makes sense. And I kind of want a little bit of that up here. And then just a touch under my eye, where I did the pastel yellow. And again, I did the same yellow on the eye as I did down here. And yeah. That's the eyeshadow tutorial. What do you think? Would you be recreating this today for Easter? Let me know. Love you all.